Your 20s can be a roller coaster, but it's also a time of self-discovery, transformation, and growth. And the mistakes I've made have been valuable to my life. They've been life-changing to me, and they've been also able to make me a better person and who I am today. So without those mistakes, I don't think I would have been where I am today, or know the things I've known now, know the things I know now, and also improve myself. So let's get right into the video. My very first mistake was the fact that I was not being proactive with my finances. I thought I still had time. You know, when you're in your 20s, you're having fun, you're spending, you're not even thinking of tomorrow. I thought I still had time. I still had time with, everything I was doing. I did not realize I needed to spend more time and focus more on saving, budgeting, spending, financing in general. I didn't have that understanding to actually do that, and now I've been able to improve myself. Currently I'm automating my spending, my savings. I'm automating my savings in the sense that when my finance do come in, after contributing my part to the family, I also automate my savings. So I already know, there's a particular part of my money that is going into savings. It's like a direct debit, if I'll put it like that, so I don't have to do too much. And also I am budgeting, so if I make plans for the month that this is what I'm sending, this is what I'm giving out, this is what I'm using for myself, it doesn't exceed that. I've been able to discipline myself better now in my 30s. I've been able to discipline myself and be able to work better and be financially responsible, because nobody knows tomorrow, nobody knows what will happen in the future. You need to be prepared, you need to have something down. And also another thing I didn't take serious in my 20s was investing. I did not take investing very seriously, and now I know better. Now I'm working better to do that. And sometimes you can track your spendings. We have apps that we use at home. Track your spendings, track what is coming in and what is going out, and that will be able to help. So that's one mistake I learned in my 20s, that I've been able to improve, and thanks be to God, I'm doing better in that part of my life. Then the second thing is I'm going to talk about is the fact that relationship evolves and it is okay. So in my 20s, I get a little bit tired, or I get easily disturbed when I don't keep friends, or when myself and my friends were not in touch, but now I've realized that everybody's busy, life is lifing, career is there. So I even have friends that even if we don't talk for months, but when we talk, it's as if we've been talking the whole month. We've always been keeping in touch, and that is one part of friendship that I really do enjoy now. So right now, even if I have friends that don't call me or we don't talk, I know that we're not quarreling. So so whenever we talk, it is so amazing. We talk about a lot of things, and after that we tell ourselves, let's try and keep in touch more often. And that's it. Maybe it's to the next happy new month, or to the next 3 months. But at the end of the day, I still understand that is life. You don't always have to have friends all around you. And another thing I've learned about friendship is valuable friendship is when you need people, do you have a handful of people that you can run to? So that is what I've learned. In my 20s, I really didn't care much. So in my 20s, I know if I have a friend and we didn't keep in touch for 2 months, I will automatically assume that we're quarreling or something is wrong. But now, no. So my friends out there, it is totally fine. I understand, especially now being a mother. Oh my God, you've been able to juggle career, juggle your job, juggle being a wife, juggle being a mother, juggle being a sweetheart to your husband and everything. So I have been able to learn that part, that life evolves, friendship evolves, and it is totally fine. It is okay. It is okay. So that is another mistake that I've learned in my 20s, and I'm improving now. I'm doing better, and I'm being able to enjoy and understand friendship better. The next I'm going to talk about is the mistake of not prioritizing my health and well-being in my 20s. Yes, I'm a nurse. I understand how this whole thing works. So it's just like you saying something and you doing something differently. We all are, majority of us, let me not generalize, majority of us are guilty of this, and so am I. So in my 20s, I didn't really take health and well-being seriously. I didn't really take eating healthy. I just eat what I see, and I don't care about how I feel emotionally. I just feel that is how life is supposed to be. But now in my 20, the tips that has really helped me is being very, very intentional about my health. I take my dental care serious. I take my personal health serious, in the sense that self-care is a top priority for me. I don't joke with that. Irrespective of how life is lifing, I still will not forget myself. So I'm prioritizing my health. I'm doing those little things that in the long run are going to help me. I'm incorporating exercise into my life. So initially I was doing 30 minutes exercise 4 times a week, which I'm still trying to keep up with. So in the long run, it's going to make me feel better, feel healthy. Then now I'm eating the rainbows. So I'm not just eating just carbs. So I've been able to incorporate vegetables, protein, nuts, and healthy oils into my food, and taking supplements as a big deal. I'm taking my supplements now. In my 20s, if you tell me about supplements, I'm like, oh no, I'm still very young and all that, despite knowing the fact that it's not just about that. So now I'm taking my supplements better. I'm just happy. I'm just making sure I'm happy. That is bottom line. Anything that doesn't make me happy, anything that's going to jeopardize my health or how I feel, I try as much as possible to shun it out and just turn away from it. Your heart there, you need to really do this. You need to prioritize your health. You don't need to wait till you fall sick, if you get what I mean. You don't need to wait till you fall sick for you to be able to see your doctor or your GP. Next thing I'm going to talk about is you being considerate about life, in the sense that sometimes you might just be in the problem. When I was in my 20s, I know some people might have told me, oh Tina, you snub people a lot, you do this a lot, and I feel no, that's just me, I'm just being myself. But when I got to my now, I realized that I might have been a snob, I might have been the problem one time or the other, but at those points in time, I really didn't think I was the problem. I thought I was the best of all, like I was the best of everything. But now I know better, and I've been able to say sorry. I've been able to change and make adjustment to those areas of my life where I'm lacking, in the sense that sometimes we say we have some bad habits, we have some things that we do that are not really good. Deep down within us, we know that this thing I'm doing is not good, but because we hide under the umbrella of I'm just being myself, this is how I am, I'm being myself, I love me the way I am. But I've now realized that some of those habits are really not necessary. They're really not necessary, and our ability to do better is one thing that will make us grow and also develop ourselves in life. And that is one mistake I made, and now I'm doing better, I've learned better, and yes, that is it. How some people, you send the messages, they'll leave the message in their phone for days, they've seen the message, they'll leave the message in their phone for days and then reply like 2 or 3 days later, just to seem as if they are busy. When I was in my 20s, I know there was around the period of time I was behaving like that because I heard someone doing it. I was behaving like that. So unconsciously, I was doing that. But now I know that, in the sense that when I'm very busy and when I'm less busy, I take my time out to always reply people's messages, reply messages of those that are really dear to me. Yes, I know you can filter messages. It's not everything you respond to, but at the end of the day, I'm still able to do the best, do my best and learn, relearn and unlearn. Another mistake I did make was I did not realize that time is more valuable than money, but now I know better, in the sense that now I now focus on quality over quantity. So I'm investing more in myself, both academically and personally or socially or whatever you might call it. How in your 20s you don't really make valuable decisions. There's some decisions concerning your life that you just take lightly. Let's say, oh, for example, right now, the career you're going to go into, the kind of environment you're going to find yourself, the kind, how do you want to dress, what information do you want to feed yourself in with, what do you want to take in from the internet. The internet today has become so toxic. Our social media space has become toxic, so it is left for you to filter what you are taking in, develop yourself, and make use of the information you get. So I'm not about quality over quantity. So what do I mean? If I get an information and everything on that information is bad, I pick out the single thing that is good there and apply that to myself. And so if I'm in an environment that doesn't favor me, I can't just sit there and I'm wasting time. I can't waste my time. There's no time. Truthfully, nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows where you'll be tomorrow. So why waste your time on things you really don't need? Take for instance, instead for me to take maybe developmental courses that will be benefit to myself, either as a mother, either as what I like, maybe my hobbies or something, or as my career, I will just waste time and start doing other things. So I can't go on internet now surfing for hours, spending hours laughing and jiggling, and 2-3 hours has passed. I can't do that anymore. In my 20s, that was like I can sit on my phone, go through Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Then we have BlackBerry pinging and all that all through the day, and I don't even eat, I don't drink water, I don't feel as if anything is wrong. But now, because social media has become a platform where you can monetize, I'm able to schedule my post. I'm able to, when I go on Facebook, Instagram, on TikTok, especially TikTok. So now I'm doing TikTok, right? I'm doing TikTok because I'm trying to see how I can make money from TikTok. Do you get? So I'm not just going to TikTok for fun, and TikTok now is one place that you can learn a lot. Just the same way you go to Google and type something and get information, go to TikTok, type something and get information. So I'm not just going to TikTok now to watch people laugh for hours. I can do that for an hour, I can do that for 30 minutes if I want to, but it is not something I'm doing unconsciously. So I'm very conscious of what I'm doing. If I'm going online for have fun, it is a conscious act. But when I was in my 20s, I do these things unconsciously. So these are the difference. Now I have been able to understand how to be able to. Now I've been able to, understand how to do better and improve myself. A mistake I learned in my 20s was I delayed to start something. I delayed the decision to actually start something and go into something. There are a lot of things I know I could do back then that now I can't do them anymore. I didn't make the decision to invest in them and do them. Take for instance, there are a lot of us that can speak up. There are a lot of us that can talk, that can dance, that can bake, that can knit. There are a lot of things that you can do, but you just relax and you don't want to do them. Make that decision today to start something. I used to say to myself, if I am someone that is always outspoken, if I had made the decision on time to maybe start a YouTube channel back home, or start with the little things I have. But aside that, what I'm trying to say is that thing that you want to do not delay the decision to start. Just start. When I started my YouTube channel, I told myself that I've got 5 people in my life that I know will definitely always watch my YouTube channel. So even if those 5 people are the only persons that come and watch this YouTube channel, I will be glad I did start a YouTube channel, because documenting life, when 10 years time, 5 years time, when I come back on YouTube and I see my videos and see how I speak, how I do things, how I'm able to correlate information, I know I will be proud of myself that I did start it. So what is that thing that you want to start today? What is that thing that it's on your mind but you are afraid? I will tell you, do it afraid. Do it afraid. There's really no right time, there's really no right time, if you get what I mean, to start anything. So if you have anything that you really want to start, you have any decision you want to make, I think this is the right time to make that decision, because tomorrow you might look back and wish, oh, I wish I'd learned this, I wish I've started this. So if you have anything that you want to do, any decision that you want to make, start it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it afraid. Don't care whether anybody is watching. Sometimes when I feel a little bit, oh, this YouTube channel is really worth it, and I go on YouTube, I see there was this lady I saw on YouTube. She's got over 250 videos. She doesn't care if she's got views, 10 views, 5 views. She doesn't care. She just kept on posting, and whenever she comes on, the information she gives, they're not just maybe, oh, just because she wants to post. She does something, and that is something that I have actually learned. I love learning from people like that, and when I see people like that, it really keeps me going. So if there's anything you want to do, sweetheart, do it afraid. Do it today, and tomorrow you'll be glad you did. The next I'm going to talk about is the fact that I used to tolerate disrespect, but now never again. I don't tolerate disrespect anymore. I feel when you respect yourself, one, and you respect people, you should be able to get respect back. And when you don't get disrespect back, do not tolerate disrespect. Tolerating disrespect indirectly is going to tell on your self-esteem. It's going to affect you one way or the other, and it's going to take you out of places that you are supposed to be. So if someone is disrespecting you, speak up. Don't just swallow it. Put that boundary there and make sure that disrespect does not continue. Thank you so much, guys. The last thing I just want to take, if you did not go home with anything today, if you did not remember anything I've said today, do not forget that you should be proactive with your finances today. You should know that relationship evolve, and that is totally fine. You should prioritize your health, drink water, exercise, eat well, dress well, and smell good. Smell good, smell well. This cannot be overemphasized. Smell good, because when people meet you for the first time, that is the first thing they get to see before you even speak. Dress clean. No matter what you're wearing, even if it's the same thing over and over again, make sure it is clean. Invest in making sure whatever you have is clean, and at the end of the day, you'll be so glad you did. I believe that you've been able to relate with most of the things I've said in this video today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always coming back to T-Space. And if at this point you have not subscribed to T-Space and you're getting valuable content from me, please do subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any video. Give me a thumbs up. Put on the comment section, what are those mistakes you've made in your 20s? What are those things that you feel you should have known better, or you're trying to improve yourself? Put them in the comment section. Let's have a chat. Let's share information. And you never can tell who's going to see this video in 2, 3, 4 years to come. Do these things, put them in the comment section. We'll be able to interact. Thank you so much for always coming back to T-Space. You are amazing. You're one of the reasons I keep coming back here. Thank you very much. I've got other amazing videos on my YouTube channel that you can also go through. Do not forget that T-Space remains a safe space, and I am always there for you. Thank you, guys, and bye.